What's up guys, Chris Ernesto here, and these are my first impressions of the Lumix S9. I've been a Lumix user for about a decade now. I've shot anywhere from the GH4 to the S series first gen and the second gen. I'm currently shooting on an S5 Mark II X. God, that's a long name. And yeah, I've kind of ran these two side by side. I've done some low light comparisons, some like autofocus comparisons as well. And these are my true thoughts of the S9. So to start, the S9 is just all around more compact than the current S5 Mark II X that I'm shooting on right now. One of the cons of this is that it's not really a pocket camera. I've seen a lot of people get drawn to this camera because they think, oh, it was marketed as a pocket camera and it's not really like a ZV-E1 or like a Canon point and shoot. This really leans more toward the like intermediate side prosumer market, I guess you could say. However, as far as body wise goes, this is more along the lines of like an actual camera. Like this is a vintage Minolta camera that I have to show you all for comparison. There's really no difference in it at all. So this is not a pocket camera. However, with video, I consider this a cinema camera. I know that's gonna piss a lot of people off in the comments. Oh, well, there was recording time limits on it. That's been updated in a firmware. Oh, it doesn't have monitoring headphone audio. Cool. If you're really doing high-end productions, you're not monitoring from the camera. You have a sound or a grip with the Tascam or, you know, an MKE 600 above going into a interface or something like that. So there's no reason that this should even have a monitor for your headphones on it. Oh, it only has one SD slot. That's perfectly fine. I mean, if you're going to do a big production, you're going to have like an Atmos or something on this and you're going to be recording to an SSD. It's not, if you're shooting a wedding, I wouldn't recommend shooting a wedding with this just because there is one slot. But other than that, if you're just making some YouTube content or you're making some social media content for a restaurant, a barber, or something along the lines of that, having one SD card isn't going to be the end of the world. As far as photo goes, I am planning to go out and do a more in-depth with this one, but here are a couple photos that I took just to kind of gauge where the camera is at as far as that image goes. And as far as IBIS goes, again, it's legendary Lumix IBIS. You can't beat it, but here are some samples. Now let's talk about the image. For the image, I've seen no difference from this versus my S5 Mark II X. This handles low light very well. It handles action shots very well. There is some rolling shutter in this. However, if you're just a content creator, that's not really a big deal for you. All the things that I've seen that have been make or breaks for the majority of pros and cons lists on this camera really haven't bothered me at all. So with the autofocus, whether it was a low light or you had a very well lit situation, I think it performed very well. I have a 50 millimeter on this camera at f1.8, I believe, and yeah, as you see, it's handling low light very well. And my goal on this channel is to keep my videos as short as possible, so I'll just leave you with this. If you have been on the fence about the S9 because you can't afford maybe the S5 Mark II, just get it. You're not going to be disappointed in it. I haven't been disappointed in this. Like I said, I've been using Lumix cameras for a decade plus now. Yeah, this is going to be my everyday go-to camera. I'm extremely happy with this. If you have been on the fence, here's your sign. Again, I'm Chris Ernesto. Follow me for more Lumix videos and just more lighting videos and how to make money as a videographer in general. So yeah, hit the subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments.